Hey folks, welcome to Fresh Produce. I'm Pete from BTI. Today I've got a super cool episode for you. We have got a live webinar going on with Jude, Monica, and Matt Taylor from Magura. These guys are offering this Magura expert training to any bike shop folks across the industry. And they are going to give you so much information about Magura, but also just hydraulic brakes in general. So if you just want to get your service department stepped up a notch in troubleshooting or bleeding procedures, or if you want to get your sales department stepped up in their sales of Magura brakes, this is such a cool opportunity. So welcome, Jude and Matt. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pete.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Pete. Great to be here.
Yeah. So let's run through and kind of show the folks today what the capabilities of this live webinar are. I think it's a really unique opportunity and something to highlight before we even get started. This thing, like, you guys have courses sort of set up to cover specific topics and get a specific certification, but you can also totally customize the program for a shop's needs, right?
Correct. Yeah, this is a no-cost training clinic live webinar that we are doing for shops, dealers, and manufacturers that we'll go over sales, PowerPoint, deep dive into technical, and then we can actually show live videos to do a live bleed, lever blade change, really tailor it to however the shop or dealer wants us to train them.
Yeah, I think that's so cool.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for us to, differentiate our products too and highlight what is really different. There are some specific differences. And like Matt said, we can dive down deep into technical tidbits and points and really overall hydraulic function. So it's thorough, but we do aim at our product in particular, the nuances or the subtle differences that make us unique.
And also offer that super high performance of Magura brakes. So that's really a key point. So I'd also like to just kind of recognize that so many bike shop folks maybe don't love to spend a ton of time in front of the computer. That's why we work in the industry that we do. That's why we have the types of jobs we do. This is not like just a pre-recorded movie to watch. This is you working with the shop employees and really getting a whole different experience. And I think it makes it so much easier to digest for them and easier to just really bring the information home. So super cool.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We do have the PowerPoint and we do break it up. So it's just not a long, lengthy PowerPoint where you're sitting staring at slides. We try to break it up with live video and live interaction to get that participation from the dealer.
And then the other thing that is pretty unique is, like, as you get more into the actual service procedures, there's interaction. Like, the shop can hold up their brake and say, hey, this is what I'm struggling with, or record video and include that. And you can also you guys have some pretty cool a studio set up just for these, so you can get back into a really detailed view of the product as well as you go through these procedures.
We do. We enjoy getting interacting with the shops and hearing their specific interest on what they want to focus on. Whether it's issues they've already encountered, and are curious about. We can address those. So yeah, we like to tailor it to their needs in the amount of time that they have.
So here's Matt in front of a service desk with a really detailed camera view up straight at him. You can kind of see what he's working on, and you can move around the brake so that's easy to see. Is there another view even more detailed than that?
Use of Elmo cams that really get a very, very close-up, clear picture of, exploded views or how the calipers actually function,
That's super helpful. And I mean, that kind of brings me to just a quick mention of some of the unique lever blades that are available. I mean, that should be part of the sales of any of these high-end brakes, is like what lever blade suits you, making sure that their customer knows they can go through different lever blade options sort of to tailor not just the feel, but the performance as well of the brake, right?
So we can actually go through the PowerPoint and we have our product part numbers, and we can highlight the brakes themselves, go into the specifics of each different brake model, And then we can actually highlight different lever blade options as well, along with part numbers.
Perfect.
And then we can show cutaways, slide cutaways as well, where we can really zoom in on the actual component and show the intricacies of the internals of the caliper or the lever assembly.
This is, I think, also super unique and helpful. I mean, even being in the industry for so long, I don't get to see this very often, and getting to know exactly where the drill points are through the caliper, where bubbles are likely to get stuck in a bleed, that's super helpful and unique. And I kind of wish everyone was a little bit more open and upfront about exactly how the drillings on their calipers work.
It helps everyone, even if you're not working on a Magura. They're all very similar, in this capacity. So it's overall hydraulic knowledge,
Excellent. So let's talk about a shop that does choose to go through the full class and they're earning a certification, right?
Correct. There'll be a test afterwards.
Nice.
That has to do with the training and the PowerPoint. And if they pass the test, they'll be considered a service center. So then if we have issues from customers or customers have questions on what dealers are in their area, we can recommend these dealers as being Magura certified shops.
Yeah, so you're really driving additional business to the shop by taking these classes and certifications.
That's right. Yeah. It does us little good to take care of the issue, that takes care of that problem one time. But if we push them into the shop, then they're capable of taking care of them over and over anytime they need something, and of course the shop is a much better representative because they're the local, and
that's right.
they have a chance to profit also, really.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's gonna help everyone with both the relationships, sales, and all of it that ties in. So sounds great. I think this is such a unique opportunity, and I hope that a lot of shops are taking advantage of it. You guys have done a ton of these already, right?
We've done several in the past month alone. We send out email blasts to dealers to let them know that this is a product that we're offering. They've been pretty accepting. I think a lot of them are under the impression it's just a recorded format. Yeah. It's not live, and they really appreciate us taking the time to talk to them live and show what they need, because each dealer is different. Some dealers have a lot of Magura product and some are not too familiar with it. So we cater to their needs one-on-one.
It's been a pleasant surprise, Pete. We've received, of course, the people working on Magura already are curious, but also those that haven't, that are interested in preparing themselves, to receive them instead of saying no, take them somewhere else. We're not competent or comfortable, really. Yeah. So I've been surprised and pleased with that turnout, actually. And, minimally, we've received at least 3 clinics a week. And and this week we've got 3 clinics in one day. So plus 6 average a week,
I'm glad to hear folks are taking advantage of it, because it does seem like such a great opportunity and free. Like, this is what shops just really need, and all for the benefit of them. Sounds great, and I'm glad you're getting great feedback. I'm sure you guys can also just, like we talked about, tailor this to exactly what a shop needs. So
we have some shops that have been with us a long time, and so they know what they're doing, but they want to deal with some specific issues. So we can just address that. And let them complain maybe, and see if we can find a solution. In fact, we like to be challenged.
I'm sure you guys have heard it all, right?
And we learn from our dealers. Also.
I know, like, Jude, you've been on the road doing Magura Tech clinics for a long time, right? I don't know, Matt, if you've done the same, but
very long.
Not as long as Jude, but I've done a few of them, and I've learned a lot from Jude. So Jude's been my teacher as well.
Yeah, so you guys are used to hearing those complaints and trying to, it's not like a shop should shy away from doing these clinics if they have complaints to discuss, because you're ready to address those, right?
Really welcome them. Yeah, really welcome them. It's an opportunity for us to really have a good relationship with some of these shops that may be leery. It's a chance to turn around the relationship,
Yeah,
and it's
absolutely.
a lot easier on live video too, because they can actually, if they have an issue, they can point out the problem and we can see it rather than a phone call, or an email. So this makes it a little bit more beneficial with live video.
No doubt about it. We're in the age of the Zoom meeting, and it's not just something difficult we have to embrace. It's really an incredible tool that is, I think, so useful. All right, cool. I think we've kind of covered what I was hoping to in just talking about the Magura Expert trainings and the live webinars. And if shops are interested in this awesome opportunity, how should they get signed up for the program?
They can contact Magura directly, and we can send them a link to sign up on the Bookings app to set their own date that they request. They can contact Jude Monaco or Matt Taylor, myself, directly, and we can manually set them up with a clinic. We're real flexible on time as well. We do have dates with openings, throughout the week. So at any point, if a dealer has a time that they want to try to get one set up, please reach out to us at magurausa.com and we'll get them set up with a clinic.
We've also advertised in Brain and of course BTI, we'll spread the word, and the OEMs, we'll reach out to their shops and let them know. But any way possible, we want to get the word out.
Seems like a really great setup, and I'm just excited to spread the word for our dealers and for all the shops out there that can get trained up on Magura and hydraulics in general. So thank you guys so much for the time. And shops, if you're interested in taking one of these Magura Expert clinics, get after it. These things are so cool. Check out the links in the videos below. And if you're also a consumer who wants to go to a shop who's been trained, you can find the listing of certified shops on magurausa.com. Also, if you just want to pressure your local shop to get this training, go to your local shop, let them know, tell them BTI sent you.